This is the card we're going to be doing today. Isn't it pretty? The star of this show is my timeless arrangement dies. It comes with this timeless arrangement stamp set, and I use this one right here, and that's this one and this one. The rest I didn't use. I used the Enchanted Butterfly, this one, and I did this in Lost Lagoon and this in Soft Seafoam. Then I took my Scenic Wonders and Have a Beautiful Birthday. Then I put this and my Lost Lagoon, both the DSP and the Lost Lagoon, through the Quatrefoil Tile embossing folder, and it looks stunning. Now I use my Bright and Beautiful Designer Series paper. I can never remember it. And it's an ombre effect with Berry Burst. Not that one. But this is the back side of it. I love the back side. I tried to use it, but it was too busy. It was pretty, but not like this. It didn't allow it to stand out. Now I will just hopefully pull everything in and I will get started. Hi, I'm Cheryl Rowling, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Ontario, Canada. Thank you for joining me today. Don't worry about sizes or supplies for this card as they are attached to this video. If you enjoy watching this video, could you please like and share, as this helps me grow my channel? And if you could leave a comment, that would be wonderful, as I love to see where you're watching from or what you think of the card. If you aren't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button and hit notifications so you will know when I post a new video. If you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to help you out. My contact information is attached. Now, I have this. You probably haven't seen it before, but it's just a frame. And I put a magnet behind here, and I put my dies on it because I can't lose them, because I've been losing my dies. And I just thought, I've had this for a while. I need to get using it. So what I did is I cut this one out of the Soft Seafoam. That one is my roses, whatever flower they are. They're not roses, but beautiful flowers. This one and this one, I cut two of each. Two of the Soft Seafoam and two of this, two of this, two of this, and one of this. This is for Have a Beautiful Day. And then I put all these around it. So this one, which is like Status, I brushed it in Soft Seafoam. And these two that have more like flowers, I did them in Lost Lagoon. I will show you what I did, but I just wanted you to know which ones I used and how I'm trying to keep track of my dies so I don't lose them. Oh, life has been challenging here lately. If you're a praying person, just pray for our family right now. We're going through a little bit of a struggle, and we would very much appreciate it. So now I'm just taking my Lost Lagoon brush, and it tends to, okay, it didn't. Get very globby. And then I just went like that. And see how some are dark and others aren't? And I just did that. See? See, some are very globby, but that's what I want. Some dark and some light, so that you can see the different when it's there on the card. So this one, I'm going to close that up, and I'm going to take my soft sea foam and just do that. And because soft sea foam's so much lighter than the Lost Lagoon, sometimes you have to go a little bit, do a few more strokes on it to get it colored. There we go. Now I'm going to put this away and we will get started. I don't need that. Because this takes a while to put together, I have to, if I'm going to use the embossing foil on both pieces, I have to glue it and run it through the embossing folder first, because I just have a big machine that fits through, and it's way over there, and yeah, it's just easier if I have it done ahead of time. So this is just a strip. It's 1/2 inch by 4 inches. And I'm putting this on the inside piece. Just like that. So that is done. And I think I will do this. I do need this. I'm using my black Momento ink, and I'm just doing this right here. And I will show you there how I did this flower. So I'm using my light cherry cobbler. So I'm just coloring it in solid. Just like that. No big deal. But then I'm taking my color lifter, using the bullet end, which I always use the bullet end because it's small, a small area. And I'm just trying to lift the color in the center and leave the edges around the flower, the dark, so that it looks like it's two-tone, because I did not want to this flower any darker than it is. So I'm just going over this to lift that color. And you can see the color lifting now. Then I took my light lemon lime twist and I just did the leaves, and it's done. And now make sure that you have a piece of scrap paper inside, because it made a mess and you don't want that on the back of your envelope. So that is, whoopsie, I knocked my glue over. Did not intend for that. I just want to get that out of my way. So I think I'm ready to go. There's that. And Oh, and this is 11.5 inches of Simply Elegant Gold trim. All these names are so hard to remember because everything's so close to the other name. Oh my goodness. So this goes at the edge, so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue down here, and this is going to go right like that. And then I'm going to put that, I should get out my silicone mat, which would be a smart thing to do. Now this is going to go down here. So I'm kind of just what I do at one side, I do to the other. Does that make sense? Hopefully you will see it, because up here, now this is down here. And I'm making sure that that edge, this edge here, is not showing. If it does show, you can always cut it off. But it's so much easier if you don't have to do that. Like that one slipped out on me. So there, I moved it back again before it dries. So that's the start. Now I'm going to sort these out so they don't get messed up on me. So this one is going to go like this, because this goes around the corner too. I'm bending down and my glasses are going up. And I see there's a, that did not come out. There we go. So now I'm going to be doing the same thing on this side. Taking the same one, so now I'm going to take this one gently and I'm going to put it like that. So that means I have to cut off this edge. I'm going to cut off that one too. Just make it easier. Now I'm just going to glue here. And very carefully put it behind there. And I'm going to bring it forward just like that. And this one is over top of that, so I am just going to glue that down to stabilize it. There. See? Now I'm taking this one and I'm doing the same thing down here. So I have to cut this off and that off. And I'm left with that little tiny piece. Just like that. Then I'm putting this one in front, and that one is going to be attached. Just like that. So what do you think so far? Isn't that pretty? Now I am going to get my scissors. Sorry about that. Now this piece is going to go in here, and then I'm bringing it forward just like that. I just put glue on my thumb. No, my ring finger, sorry. It's like, oh my goodness. How could I do that? But I guess it's very easy. Like I've already told you, I'm gifted. I did not poke those out, I see. I thought I had, but apparently I did not. So now it's just like that. Always check to see where I'm going to put it before I put it down, so that I know if I have to cut off more of the bottom. There. Now this is the Now this is going to go oh I have been doing that and they have not been sliding out. That must have been in the perfect spot to slide out. There. And now this one, if I can pick it up, is going to go here. Well, maybe I better just like that. Okay, it fits. These are very delicate, but I think that's why they are so pretty, because they are so delicate. Put that behind, let that show through. Well, maybe. There. Now, this is going to go like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, and it doesn't matter if they're not cut straight, like the stem was off of this one. Go on there. I'm going to press down there so that it attaches. And I'm just gluing the stems. You could glue behind the flower, but I don't want to do that just yet. till I have these all attached. And then I hold them there. And then this one has got to be glued. And I'm going to go at it from this side. And I did not poke that one out either. Wow. There we go. So what do you think? I got glue on my fingers, as per usual. Now I'm getting my glue dots and my pokey tool, and I'm just rolling that glue dot up. And I'm putting it on the back of my butterfly. And then I'm going to put my lid on so that I don't screw up my glue. And I'm taking my 11.5 inches, you could do 12 if you want to make it easier, but I measured it and I cut it, and then I didn't measure it. I did this, and then I cut it to what I need, and then I measured it. I hope that makes sense, because I've been finding that if you don't go around this twice with this particular cord, it won't hold. It comes undone. This is nice ribbon from Stampin' Up, but we had some gold thread before that was absolutely wonderful, and I loved it to pieces. So this shows up better, but the other, you could wrap it around 5, 10 times and it was stunning. I better roll that up and get it into a ball. There we go. And I'm going to put that there, and then put that there. Just like that. So what do you think? Isn't that pretty? So get that out of the way. Kind of clean up here. Put bring out my liquid glue. I love this liquid glue. Oh my goodness. It has wiggle room, and I need wiggle room. The seal, I like the seals for lots of things, but this is my glue of choice because I have time to move it around, and then I don't get it on crooked and can't get it off. And now I'm just going to glue some of these. I just filled my bottle with glue here, which is the same type of glue. It's my liquid glue, but I filled it too full, so it comes out quite quickly still. Unfortunately, but that's life. So just like that. Now I'm going to flip this over and try to see where I get my tweezers. That would be smarter. There. Isn't the dye, aren't the dyes just gorgeous? Like, oh my word, I find this very stunning. The dyes are, these were something that I wasn't into at first. And then I saw somebody do something with this. I don't know what kind of card it was or anything. And I'm like, oh my, that is so me. I love dainty, delicate, pale. I also like bright colors, but I am more of a light, muted. That's me. I love that kind of stuff. So get rid of a few of the glue spots on me and get my rhinestones. And I only use 3. You can use more if you want. But I put 1 there. Oh. 1 there. And 1 in here. What do you think? Now you can put any thing, any kind of verse, or just write your name or whatever on the inside. I like to have the party carried on inside. In other words, I like to have some kind of decoration on the inside, so it looks like I cared to spend just a few more minutes and do something extra, just like my envelopes, because having that plus your name come to you in the mail I would appreciate it very much. So what do you think of my card? If you like this, could you like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel? Let me know what you think of the card. Do you like the colors? I didn't stamp that for you, the butterfly, but it's just Lost Lagoon. And, oh, I should have done that. But it's a 2-sided stamp. I stamped this one in Lost Lagoon. I cleaned it off, flipped it over, put it on my block, and stamped that one in soft sea foam. And then I cut it out. Easy peasy. But anyways, thank you so much for being here. That's my daughter's, or granddaughter, Saphira, being silly. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. Please have a wonderful day. Bye now.